Hello and welcome back to Soulstorm LP. Of course, game operator and narrator Souls. Welcome back to Battletech Roguetech, or as I like to say, Rogue's Gallery Mech Salvage and Emporium. Oh man, last mission was a stroke of hubris, I guess is the right word for it, unfortunately. I did learn some information. Thank you very much for those in chat who were kind enough to remind me that you don't get to keep the salvage from fighting the kill teams. But guess what we're never ever going to do again? Which I guess makes sense, because that'd be kind of crazy if a lance of 55 tonners managed to take down and then keep a Turkina Prime. A girl can dream. In the meantime, we have some things that need to be done, and some missions that might need to be run in the meantime while we're waiting for some other untoward things to be completed. So what do we have on the table for 3 Skull? We have Attack and Defend. We have Assassinate. Oh no. Against Wolf. We have a battle. And then we're back down to 2.5 Skull. Target acquisition. Solo duel. Yeah, that's actually might be something maybe interesting to do. It is against Jade Falcon. Something to do while we wait. And then 2 Skulls, another battles, defend base, capture base, the whole 9. But there are some things that we're going to do right now in the mech bay. One of those things happens to be addressing whether or not we want to get the Falcon all rigged up and ready to rock, or if we want to keep the Hatchet Man. Hatchet Man has been the one mech in the party that has been falling a little bit behind. The melee is good. And I think the Falcon would fall into melee pretty easy with its talons. So let me just pull this up here real quick. It does have built-in talons, so give +1 accuracy and +10% multiplier for attack damage. Of course, it's not an axe, but it is something. And it is a 55-tonner versus a 45-tonner. So I do have some ideas of what we can do for potential weapon systems on this machine to make it significantly better at medium to long range than what the poor Hatchet Man is. Currently struggling to try and get in real close with everybody. And even with the stack pull problems we've been having the last little bit here, it might be an idea to maybe move slightly away from melee, at least for the time being, until we get some machines that are better set up and better equipped to take the sudden influx of heat from a stack pull. So what we're going to do is we're going to store the hatchet. And then we're going to do the great big old mech shovel. Where that goes there, this will go here, that'll go there, and this will drop up in here. And there is our suspected lance at some point in the near future. 75-ton Marauder, MAD 3S. Unfortunately, this is just the strictly energy-based variant. Fortunately, unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. It's going to be a high heat machine, so we're probably going to wind up having to address looking at maybe the Chameleon. If we find something that might replace the Chameleon anyways, we might be in a better position. But that's neither here nor there. That is wishful thinking at this point in time. So let's dip in and have a look at the Falcon. First thing we're going to do is we're going to strip almost everything off, including the partial wing system. Yes, unfortunately, the Falcon, for what I have planned, will not be jumping. There is going to be some controversy over that one, especially seeing as how it is so good for jumping and death from above. At this point in time, we cannot support a jumping death from above mech. What we can do, slide on a pair of AC2s, UAC2s. Where is our ammo? We do in fact have a double bin of UAC2 ammunition. We're going to keep the LBX AC2, mainly because there is a fancy little thing here called Lead Slug. Now that is a variant of ammunition for the LBX AC2, which does 200% stability damage. 200% stability damage on 6.25 at a potential range of 1,200 meters. We could be potentially knocking people right off their butts while slamming them within relative ease of the Ultra AC2s. Sounds pretty good to me. Unfortunately, that means we need a core. So what do we got here? We should have a 300. We do, strictly from the Hatchetman. So what we're going to have to do, and this is where everyone's going to cringe because this is going to get expensive very quickly. Immediately $1.9 million for a 55-tonner. A lot of people might be disagreeing with that one. I, however, will say that it is probably going to be a good idea. We will put an Advanced Zoom Mark 1 in there as well, and IFF Jammer Mark 2. The Mark 1 ideally would be switched out for the Mark 2. Unfortunately, the Mark 2s are actually being used in mechs that actually can use them at range. So for now, the Mark 1 will just be excellent for medium range combat. We're also going to slide in a FCS Advanced Targeting Computer. And we're going to scroll on down the list. We're going to slap in some ferrofibrous. And what are we looking at? Cockpits. I think the built-in cockpit plan will probably work just fine. As you can see, this is all going to be a very kinetic build. So gunnery or ballistics will be exactly what we're looking for. And we'll slap some endo steel in. I believe what else we're looking for is sensors. So we can have a look at our sensors we have here. We have clan sensors built in already. We're not going to use the recon or... Actually, I think improved might be better than clan. Yes, there's a bonus of 1 to sensor detection on clan, and there's a bonus of 2 on improved. So we'll actually use that. We're also going to grab... we've got sensors already in place. So we're going to grab... Excuse me. Where's our battle computers? We're going to grab... Where we are. Guardian ECM clan as well. There's our battle computers. We're going to grab battle computer recoil, which should negate pretty much all the recoil on these weapon systems as is. So we don't have to worry about jamming. We're going to drop a BC tracking on there to get rid of one evasion, sorry. And we're going to slide a BC medium range in. Increased accuracy for medium ranges. So that should be around the 600 to 540. Mark somewhere around there. Should increase our accuracy for that fun stuff. We're also going to slide in. Where are you? I just realized I completely forgot to throw my bin of lead slug in. That's all right. We'll do it now. Bin of lead slug is going to go in the side torso. Everybody calm down. I know how dangerous this is. Ideally, the LBX AC2 lead slug will be depleted long before we start taking enough damage to the sides for any sort of reason whatsoever. The Falcon will be mobile enough to actually remain out of close or short range combat. Ideally, there's also a couple additional parts we can slap on here to protect ourselves against through armor crits and actually add some additional armor to it. I'm going to slap our double bin down in the leg because this is a little bit more volatile and has the potential of causing far more damage than the lead slug if it does go. Now, if I remember correctly, I think, yes, here we go. So we're looking at our modular armor Mark 1. This adds plus 18 armor to the location. Beautiful. Then we're going to add what's known as our protective padding. This is a minus 10 modifier to through armor damage and plus 10 resistance to critical hits. We're going to add this to that as well. And then we're going to slightly shave off. 1 and 2. There's 55 tons right there. 2.2, almost $2.3 million in 10 days. But what a fine little unit she's going to be. Still at minus 11 delta for heat. Would it be nice to put the LBX cluster in here as well, or maybe an LBX solid round? Absolutely. But the lead slug will do for now. We're going to hit validate, cross our fingers, and go from here. And actually, if we really want to get real fancy, we can take our heat delta all the way up to minus 41, which probably isn't going to be needed. We can validate this for sure.
Our next day
And now we're broke. Well, that's not good. What do we got in storage? I know we actually happen to have a Nova Cat kicking around somewhere. We do have a fair bit of parts we can go ahead and sell. Here's the Nova. So if we were to go ahead and scrap this, this will give us $560,000. And we already know the Nova, because of that either bug or by design where it can't actually use endo, where you're greatly restricted on loadout capability. And it's a 50-tonner, so we'll go ahead and sell that one. We'll keep the Hatchet-Man just as emergency backup, just in case. We will sell our Ifrit part for $261,000.
We're almost completely out of cash.
Yeah, Darius, don't worry, it's fine. What else do we want to do? Battle Cobra. Probably not worth a whole lot. What do we got for lights? That's the big question. SSL, we can get rid of this. That's only 7.
Our nest egg is just about gone.
Not worth a whole lot. But our VTOLs, I believe, are actually worth a fair penny. They are.
We're nearly broke, Commander. We're almost completely out of cash.
DI VTOL, we can sell these as well. And not as much as the other one. But we're back into at least decent cash. And I probably want to be somewhere around 500,000 if I can swing it. Dragonfly, what are you looking at, VTOL? You're only 21,000, that's fine. Ultralight Carrier, Thorn, Rana. Keep these parts. These are what we're running into a fair bit. Maybe we can wind up building one. Shall, sir. Hey. We're not going to talk about the shells there. Now, as far as our medium goes, we could probably get rid of our primitive, and I think that'd probably be just fine. All of our lovely little pink. We're actually going to keep the Wolverine part, just in case. Centurion part can get out of here. Chariots. Hover tank. You're actually worth a decent amount of money. Ghost will keep. Punchbacks would be nice to have. We have 3 parts of a Phoenix. We probably don't need 3 parts of a Phoenix. We get rid of the Turian APC as well. We can also go look at what we got for heavies, like the Hephaestus. Obviously, we don't want, but we will keep them. We have 3 parts of a Manicore, Demon, an HHR FSV. This is actually a really nice piece of kit. What is it? AMS, LRM, LBX, Ultra AC-10. It's a nice vehicle. If we do get the parts for it, we might want to build it, but we'll keep that in the back pocket just in case. In the meantime, let's wait 2 days. Actually, let's get our tasks all sorted, shall we? The Girl Falcon up. Wait 2 days. All right. So, nothing else we can actually head on in. Oops, that's not the right one.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
Stormcrow. Oh, you need additional stuff, don't you? You do. Yeah, you need a lot of stuff. You need those ATM-12s in here, don't you? Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. Slap those in. And we don't need that, and we don't need that. That's all additional weight. Max armor, yes sir. Flares up. It's our heat delta. Minus 11, we're still good. ATM ammo. Let's get rid of the regular. We'll keep with high explosive and ER. There we go. I would like more if I could. I really, truly would like more. So regarding ECM, where are we sitting at for probes and ECMs? We can strip this out. Regarding ECM clan and an active probe clan. There we go. We could probably put 1 more ton of ammunition in here. And we're going to use high explosive more than anything. And ammunition goes into the arm, because the arm is going to be a weapon sink, or a round sink anyways. We're going to burn through our HE, ideally, faster than normal. This is only 55,000 in 1 day. Is this better? I don't know. I don't know if it's better. But certainly better than being busted.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
And we're certainly going to get that chance to test it out. 1 more day. Alright, command center. Where is our... we have a 3-skull assassinate, right? Where is our solo duel? This will be against Jade Falcon. And go for all the bits and bobs. $248,000 on the line. Everybody out. Kind of a question on the solo duel. Who is going to go? I think it's going to be Bryn. Just for that AC5 and all the SRMs he's got. That's a half skull. Half skull rank against 2 skull. It is solo duel, so it's only 1. And it is a little bit better pinpoint than what the Stormcrow would be for splash. Yeah, let's rock it. Worst case scenario. We're down another mech, which we really shouldn't be. Oh, God. Ah, yes, that's right. Half skull versus 2 skull. I'll see everybody on the landing page.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Well, it looks like I'm actually a little bit of horror off. It's 2.5 skull, not 2 skull. So this is, this has the potential of absolutely being completely the most frightening fight I've ever done. At least we don't have to worry about heat. So who's on the board? What do we got? A Nova. A Energy Nova. Ugh. Try and keep you at range if you can. Although I suspect, yeah, I was going to say, I suspect you're pretty fast.
Good to go.
Unstable ground. That'd be reduced stability damage. But that's about it. At least she's only a 50-tonner, so we can probably chew through this armor pretty quick.
On the move. Full speed.
Okay, let's see if we can do it. Good hits.
Commander.
You know, all things considered, if you want to hide in the trees, which is going to actually affect it a little bit, that's fine. Give it a twist.
No problem.
Ah, yes. No wonder why you gave me your side. Door is almost open. Alright, next turn we need to push in real hard. He's not doing anything. What the heck? Well, you know what? We're going to go straight core. Give me your front. That's fine. You are just about open. And we got a head hit. Nice. And he punched. That was weird. But okay, I guess that's that's fine. Well, we're certainly not gonna worry about the Nova. Again, that is a 50-tonner. Although it is a lot of money. Not bad for a day's work. Only 2 parts. Oh, there's the other 3. Okay, so we only get 1 pick. Well, obviously it's going to be the XL engine. We're going to turn around and sell that immediately for cash. And then hope to RNGesus we get maybe all 5 parts of the Nova Prime. Yeah. Oh, we got 3 parts. We got a 250 core, not bad. But we will sell this immediately. A little closer to being somewhere around in the reds. That's not so bad. Armor case, we have 4 of these already. We just sell that. 250 core, we have none of those. We have 8 of these. We'll just sell those. We'll keep the 250 core just in case. It is a core we don't have, so it's always good to have something as a backup, right? In the meantime, that's going to be exactly 0 repair time. It's going to be all fatigue just for Bryn. That's it. That's so weird. It didn't even fire once. Oh well. If every mission was like that, I'd be a happy camper. It'd also be very boring. Let's get this 2 days fatigue out of Bryn. Okay. We're actually good for the month. Life is good. So everything else we're doing now is just money in the bank.
Commander.
But we're still waiting on the Falcon. I kind of want to be a little further down the list here. 2 skull against Clan Diamond Shark. This is a battle with just 4 mechs and the Nidhogg. Yeah, that could work. That could work. 500 in the bank. Couple parts to choose. Now we get the Apollo, we get the Stormcrow, Chameleon, and the Nidhogg. Arbiter to the Chameleon. Dragon to the Stormcrow. I better have the right pilot here. What am I doing? Of course I have the right pilot. Jeez. We got Ren and the Nidhogg and Baron Grand to the Apollo. Alright, 2 skulls. So we're actually right around where we need to be for a difficulty level. We could... No, we couldn't. I was going to say we could bring the shouts there, but we're not going to play that game today. I'll see everybody in the landing page.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, so this is going to be a mission for destroying weapon emplacements. This should be something a little different.
Command interface.
Urban environment too. Sweep the area, find the guns.
Finally. Tasteful.
There they are. What do we got to get to them? We are going to have a better chance this way. Unless we suddenly surprise reinforcements. Who knows? We'll find out. We don't want to fall back too far. There's a bunch of very, very dangerous environmental buildings behind us. Alright, come on. There you go. Think. Light ATM. Standard ATM. And I'm down a very important piece of kit for AMS, aren't I?
Waiting for orders.
Go figure. There are mobile enemy AO units, are there? UAC 20 turret. Ooh. Ooh. Excuse me while I shiver. Yeah, there certainly are mobile units somewhere. Not really seeing them.
Something I can do.
We're going to move up, try and stay in cover, and then get behind here if we can. Break line of sight with these UAC 2s. Sorry, UAC 20s. Ah. Behind us. Piranha, Mongoose, Chameleon, Thorn. Where's number 5? Somewhere over there. Nothing really to worry about. The turrets are going to be our main focus. How much armor is on these UAC 220s? 240. Enough. We'll have to primary them. Oh, there's a cicada. Ah, little buddy. None of you guys are really scary until I turn my back to you.
I'm your spaniel.
And you might be a little scary. Heck, you know, even if we break these ATMs and then just kind of hide out down here, those UAC 20s won't be able to hit us.
Receiving you.
In theory.
Shooting, just running. Got it.
As long as we keep the Nighthawk a little over this way.
I'm receiving you.
I got a 10? Where's my 10? 10's here. 10 is there. I need that. We'll keep the bomb.
Affirmative.
Good hits. Not worried about the Nidhogg unless those UAC 20s fire up. Okay, Bryn. This is probably going to be a little bit of overkill. But actually, if you stay in cover, it won't be.
Moving to position.
See if we can sink this ourselves. Hey, one down.
Target destroyed. I live.
Chameleon. Yeah, let's move on up.
Engaging.
Was that enough? It was. Perfect.
Right
2 down.
Commander.
I should actually almost pull back from those two. Or just engage this one. This is the only one that's going to have a clear line of sight. This one's on the ground.
Commander. Got it, Commander.
Yeah, we'll go to standard. Do a little, just a touch more damage. Not quite.
Ready for.
All right, Dragon. You do have line of sight.
On it.
Yeah, ER is going to be the choice here. And done.
Brought it down, Commander.
This is going to be a very quick, simple mission, I think. Actually, I almost think the Stormcrow might be able to take on that last turret by himself. Move the Crow and the Nighthawk to do that. And then just clean up here at the end.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah,
On my way. Double time.
not a bad choice.
Target acquired.
That was a bad
Ready for.
stretch of fire, though, but we'll get better. Mongoose is open. Piranha's trying to flank. Alright, bud, good luck. Godspeed. Your flanking looks like it's running away, that's fine. Same with the cicada. Nice try, Thorn. Okay, there's the other one. Chameleon. Hmm.
Standing by.
You know what? We'll engage.
On it.
We found someone who's a little bit more of a threat, but we'll get, let's see. Let's get rid of this mongoose first.
Confirm. Fire it.
2 engine crits.
That.
And I saw you moving in.
Stop. You're just embarrassed.
Waiting for orders.
You're a little bit under range here. How about there? That's a little bit better.
Confirmed. Alright.
And yes, I should be moving as fast as possible with the Nidhogg.
Orders.
But I'm not worried about him. There is a nice clear shot. That's around, people. That's not for the piranha. Give it a flank. And let's the other 2 moving. That's fine.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, what do we got? Piranha. Switch back on the Artemis and finish you off.
Confirmed. Hot damn, we're gonna
1 down.
mech destroyed. Yeah.
Now that chameleon. Oh, that's a nice side shot. That chameleon.
Move order received.
It'd be a shame if something happened to you, sir. Downright shame. Ooh! You got hot quick. What are you gonna do? I was gonna say, don't you do anything. Please don't do anything.
I'm here.
That's 9. Go to 9, see if we can take a headshot. Nope.
Critical hit, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Dragon, I actually want you on that thorn. He's shot down, he's not going to do anything. And ER is the name of the game still.
On it.
Ah, just a heat sink.
Targets take
Unfortunate.
critical hit.
Yeah, we are driving him back, though, at least.
I'm here.
Arbiter. What a wonderful time for a headshot.
Confirmed. Hot damn. Let's
That's engine destroyed.
one less target.
Nuts. Just losing more money by the minute. I'm not gonna get my $3 million. That's making me sad.
I am the wind. Good to go.
Oh, can I get in the back? I can.
On the move.
Which is going to destroy the engine. That's okay. Guns off the field.
All right, everybody. Let's get this done.
Guns off the field. We'll make money just in a regular way. And the cicada and the piranha would be nice if you guys come back.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
Standing by. Let's move.
What's the hit chance here? 20%? I only got 2 rounds of ER left. We'll save it. Hey, right into HE range.
Skirt, because I'm damn excited now.
Not, well, not a smart choice, but it is a choice.
Understood. Moving fast. Affirmative. Oh, it's on now.
Receiving you.
Bryn. I think we can draw the cicada out. Or flush him out, one or the other. Hey, don't get too close to any of those buildings.
Affirmative.
Not exactly my friend. Do an offensive push on you? Maybe take a leg? Nice. Ah, 2 wounds. Come on, man. Punch out. Oh, he resisted it. Whoa. Dirty.
Receiving you.
I don't want to, but I better.
Roger. Go. Let's go.
Ah, destroyed engine.
Target eliminated.
Downside of cluster weaponry. And the cicada's going to run right into the Wolverine and the Nidhogg. Good miss.
Light damage, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
I do get 10 there. Nice. Hi, buddy.
Roger.
Ah, missed. Bomb didn't, though.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
More under the...
Standing by.
There we go.
Putting one in the back.
Still missed anyways. Ah. Just can't win. Let's not get too close here.
Piece of cake.
That's a dead shoulder.
Let's do this.
Still in it, though.
Ready for orders.
Okay. They're dealing with that. I better go over here and deal with this.
Let's hit him hard.
Same with you, Varangran. Get the long-range weaponry to do this before it gets real dicey. Not the best hit chances, but they are hit chances.
Let's slip the dogs of war.
Alright, Cicada, what you gonna do? Missed the backstrike. Very nice.
Thy will be done.
Arbiter. You are so far away from anything. But that's okay.
One ass. Oh, hell yes. Let's move. Gotta go.
I'll keep it up. If we're lucky, as soon as the Storm Crow comes around the corner, we should be done.
Commander.
Should be done.
Understood.
Alright, green line says no more back armor for you.
I said you're gonna like this. Critical hit, Commander.
Standing by.
Alright, he's still in it. That's fine. Get on him. Where are we? Here, right here. Wait, where are we? There we go. That was weird.
Roger.
50-50 still with the ATMs. Not bad.
No retreat.
And that's the end of that.
Target eliminated. I'm out of long-range missiles.
Oh no! I saw the blue and it actually shifted. Dude! No! Ah, that's disappointing. Well, at least it didn't cost us any armor. Just one more turn.
I await your command.
You do get one shot chance here.
Let's go.
27% chance? Meh.
Locked on target.
Just missed anyways.
Hell yes. That didn't hit? Alright, hit him hard now.
Reserve. Reserve. Bryn, finish this off, please.
Consider it done. Give them everything I've got. Hostile.
Done and done.
Mission successful.
A little bit of pocket change and away we go. Now keep in mind, we only need about $3 million for the Marauder. Ugh. That's going to require some choice picks. But hey, at least the Girl Falcon's almost ready. $438 in the pocket. Any immediate money picks? Not really. That's 800, 400. Sensor tracker. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Like, really good. Yoink. So far, AC-20 is probably about the most expensive item on the board. 400 was UAC-20. That was like 840. +2 energy accuracy. There's not a lot here that's actually worth it. But that's good. Like, there are decent gear items here. And I don't want to sell these for cash. But with 19 picks, who knows what we're going to get. This would be disgusting, as a side note. We had 2 AUAC 20s on, say... Oh, if only the Marauder had ballistic hard points. That could have been absolutely, ultimately disgusting. Bar none. And we do need some more Guardian ECM clan gear. And yes, we are going to grab that. Standard fusion engines would be a little bit of cash in the pocket. This would be the better choice, maybe. How about our energy bills are running battle computers? Let's roll with what we got, see what we get. We did not get the FCS energy, which is kind of a big sad moment. You get our standard fusions though, so we can sell these immediately for 100,000. Is what it is. Do a quick little patch job and maybe do one more run here. And you know what? Maybe ending off with that assassination mission might be pretty good. Dust off the Gur Falcon and see how she does in battle. Not a bad idea. All right, survey says 3 days. And we'll get that up there. I'll actually get the Gur Falcon up there. Gur Falcon's still 5 days out. 1, 2, and 3. Might be worth waiting the extra 2 days. Because we are good. It's just 2 days where we're not actually fighting or repairing. Unless we want to roll in those new pieces of gear. Who would use that? You got advanced target computer on you. You got missile accuracy. You have FCS standard SLDF. That's for night vision. Which is kind of needed. Not that. What are we looking at? Sensors tracker. 2 ER. No. Like, this would actually work really good in the Falcon. Like, really good in the Falcon. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to wait 2 days. All right, to the mech bay. Falcon. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, you got improved sensors, which is nice. But we're going to drop that in there. One more day, but I mean, holy crap. +2? Yeah, we're going to validate that. +2 on my sniper mech? You bet. 1 day. Perfect. Command center. Where is that 3-skull assassinate? Right here for 5 picks. 5 choice picks, 23 salvage. Sorry, Clan Wolf. You'll have to deal. 3-skull against Wolf. We might see some interesting stuff here. Falcon. You know what? I don't want to use Arianos for this, because, again, Arianos is more of a punch bot. I have no problem with Templar sitting here again. Especially with the gunnery stats. Let us do this. See everybody on the landing page.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alright, now would be a good time to test that lead slug round.
Command interface initiated.
A lot of things in the way, that's fine. Supporting wolf forces, where are you? You're there. Criminals there. Would it make more sense to come from this side? Somewhat? It doesn't want me over here. Let's try it. We'll see if we spring the ambush. What are you? What do I see? Wolfhound.
Yeah?
Methinks there might not be much of a lance here.
No problem.
There's a Miss Lynx. Wyvern. A Phantom. That's a 40-tonner. Where's number 5? Must be over here somewhere. Just out of sight. He's guarded, which is fine. I'll guard too. Phantom's moving up. Target's moving.
I've got your back.
Now Falcon. Yeah, if I move you up and brace you, I think that'd be fine.
Standing by.
And we'll get you going sideways here.
Ready for orders. Roger.
Still no sign of the 5th Lance member.
Ready for orders. I'm going.
Alright, everybody's braced up. Let's do this. Machine guns and flamers.
That really hurts.
I hate machine guns. It's always a good sign when you open up with a wound. That is just absolutely awesome.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, but you're not bleeding out. So you will survive. Let's just rough this guy up a little bit, eh?
Firing. Solid connection on that one.
That was a lot of stuff that blew up.
Yeah? What can I do you for?
Let's finish him off, Bryn.
Location confirmed. Target is on announcement right. I hope we can salvage that.
Receiving you.
What do we got? Side shots? Yep. Side into the wolfhound. This should be over quick. He's open. Ah, there's another Vapor Eagle. That's what's floating around out there. Yeah. No. Vapor Eagle. I think we actually have a couple parts of you.
Talk to me.
Oh, that's not good enough hit chance. But that is.
Affirmative.
Lead slug. 60% chance. Let's see how much stability damage it does if it lands.
Block this on yourself.
That's not really worth it, is it?
Yes, Commander. 10-4.
I do have a shot on the Vapor Eagle. We're going to focus on what we can do. Leg? There's a leg.
Standing by.
Emilion. Let's go ahead and do some headshots, shall we? Everybody loves them. Probably going to rip that torso off.
Firing on target.
Yep. Engine down. That's alright. Guns off the field. That is a perfectly acceptable answer.
Systems holding.
Ready for orders.
I wonder... Is that Vapor Eagle actually number 5 and not the target? Ooh. Exostaff. Okay. You're gonna hurt if you hit.
Standing by.
And I should be able to get a nice side shot. I can. Ooh, is... High explosives... Oh, excuse me. High explosive might almost be worth it just for the slightly reduced hit chance here.
Reporting.
He's open.
Full hit.
Oh, there's a lamb. That's what it is. So yes, the Vapor Eagle is actually team member number 5. And a Firefly is going to be our target.
How can I help? Roger.
47, 60, 54. Let's do this one.
Engaging target.
Come on, buddy, just punch out. It's not worth it. We want to stay behind, a little bit behind cover. We will.
Affirmative.
Yes, because, yeah, that one little ding of the machine gun round. This should be enough to finish him.
Got it, Commander.
Ah,
Critical hit, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
and here we go.
Smooth.
A little excessive, but is what it is.
Engaging target. Good to go. Looks like I'll need a new target. My LRMs are out.
Arbiter, where do we want to put you? Ideally not right in immediate eyesight of this Vapor Eagle. This is going to be the better choice, by the way, for target or collection. But we'll take what we get.
Engaging target.
Ooh, I do get to go. That's 15, 12, and 14.
I'm here.
Side shot? Ooh, buddy.
Quick step in it.
Sure. We don't exactly have any air targets to worry about for this mission.
Roger that. Target confirmed. Mech warriors, show 'em what you got.
Well, that's cute.
Ready for orders.
Would like to toss the Vapor Eagle on his feet. So why not?
Confirmed.
50-50. What's the standard? Or the ER? ER's better hit chance.
Target engaged. Concentrate.
Oh, the Vapor Eagle's our main target. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense than having the Firefly as the main target. You're hot, aren't you? You're not just red just because.
Talk to me.
He's unsteady.
I'm moving.
I mean, this is beautiful. Offensive push. Let's see if we can get his leg.
Roger that.
Commander,
No bueno.
on the move. Full speed.
But this should be a little bit better. See if we got a knock.
Target confirmed. Alright. Hit him hard now.
Receiving you.
Alright, now this should be a knock.
That. Full speed. Hot damn. Let's do this.
Ooh, patchwork. Love to have that.
I'm here.
Meaning, I would really like you. Oh, you're gonna destroy him. That's fine.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
Ooh, that was a head hit. Nice.
That hit.
And he's out of there. That's a full Vapor Eagle. That's
Oh yeah.
a full Vapor Eagle.
No shooting. Just running.
I think that's going to be a much better choice than the Chameleon.
Firing on target. Go time. Target's taking a critical hit.
Ooh,
What's up?
I'm excited. We're getting all sorts of fancy new toys. Let's get rid of you.
Mech Wars. Show 'em what you get.
Ammo explosion. Is what it is. Swap out the chameleon just in time for the marauder.
I'm ready.
Not a bad swap.
Rolling. May I introduce melting armor? Hey, let's slip the dozen for. I think I hit something good.
Perfect. Unsteady just in time. Here we go.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen. Critical hit, Commander.
I've got you.
Come on, bud. It's not worth your time.
Damn you for making me do this.
There we go. Good knock.
Standing by. Confirmed.
How much armor you got left? Not much.
Roger. Let's go. Let's go.
Is what it is.
Hostile.
Mission successful.
We got a Vapor Eagle. That's pretty good. That's not a bad choice. It's not a 65 tonner, but it is a 55 tonner, and it is an upgrade to the chameleon. And it does free up our energy kits for the Marauder, as long as the Vapor Eagle is not actually an energy-based build. The RI, your ballistics, not really energy. And you are going to be more akin for ballistic weapons. And racks. That's nice. We're going to put you over there. Only need 4 parts of you. What else we got? What is on the table? Active probe. Nice. Engine XL. We're probably going to just grab that immediately. And everything else can kind of run the gamut. Yep. XL. Thank you. What do we get? Got some Mistlinks, Vapor Eagle, ER PPC clan, very nice. Small ER clan lasers, not bad. Case can go. Basic cockpit can go. We have our XL engine we're going to get rid of. Heatsink doubles, nice. A patchwork. Some sensors, get rid of that. And there we go. Another supercharger. We already have 2. We can actually sell this one. Yeah. A little more money in the pocket. It's amazing how we go from broke to not so broke so very quickly. Starting to wonder if maybe it's even worth scrapping stuff if we ever wind up crossing the red line. I guess there's going to be situations for it. We got lucky. We had more time in the month than before. We got to play a little bit with that. So, is what it is. Your Falcon. All right, I guess. Though, I think a pilot with the affinity for maybe for controlled bursts might be better in there than Templar would be. Who needs repairs? That's one day for everybody. Okay. All right, into the mech bay. Let's see what we got for storage. Where is my Vapor Eagle? Readied up.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
What kind of shape we in? Not good. It's always the core that I'm really hoping is all there. Yeah, engine's out. Fusion core's out. So already it's going to be millions of dollars to fix. But if we were to pull the mask, pull the ATM, the ER, PPC. What is this? Ultra 20. Oh my god, we could actually almost platform this. We could actually almost platform this right now. And just say she don't have to go very far. You don't have to jump. Oh, going a little further than that might be better. I don't think we could fix that. Could we fix it? Kinda close. Not with that 330. Not with that 330 at all. A 250, however. That's $3 million bucks. Oh. Oh my goodness. $3 million. 25 days. But I mean, this is 400 damage. This is an immediate delete bot right here. This is what I really wanted my 75 tonners to be. Just absolute monsters. And is it worth squeezing it into a 55 tonner? It's worth it, but not worth it right now. This is only 461 to repair right now. Let's validate that. And then we'll just have to slowly pick away at it, that's all. Nice. But that could be an absolute devastating machine right there. Oh, yeah, there we go. Ah, not bad. 10 days left of the month. We're still making bank. We still got plenty of time to make the money we need. To actually go ahead and get the Vapor Eagle and the Marauder up and running. And make an absolute devastating lance. This is nice. I like this. In the meantime, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to really support the channel, it's free. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment on down below. I do greatly appreciate it. In the meantime, stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.